All right, welcome everybody. Thank you very much. I'm really sorry about that. I had to go and open the door for somebody who's been knocking the door. All right, welcome back everybody. Thank you very much for coming back on the show with me. So we are going to be talking about Naija marital issues. Naija marital issues. I'm really sorry. Thank you very much, Dina, for waiting. Thank you everybody for waiting. For coming back. Thank you. God bless you. I'm really sorry about that. I actually had to go and open the door for somebody outside. So we're back right now. Thank you very much, everybody. Yes, I'm back. I'm back. I want us to actually go straight to this business real quick. Please go ahead. Please, I want you guys see. I don't want you guys to be on this show without sharing. I wanted to share. If we have 16. We have 88 people on this line. Please, I want 88 shares. Please go ahead and share this video, please. I'm just appealing to you. I'm begging you to share it. Share it on your wall. Let more people connect. Let people get blessed. All right, that's the only thing I'm asking from you today. I'm asking from you today to share this video. I want you guys to share this. Oh, no, not Amala. No delivery of Amala, at this time. It's just certain things coming up. Please, I want you guys to go ahead and share. Don't be selfish. It's not going to be good for you to be selfish. You are the only one listening to this. Press the share button and share it on your wall. Let's get more people connected. It's actually very important. What I'm about to say today is very important. So, like I was saying, I'm going to start from the beginning. A lot of us will look at marriage as if to say, "Oh, it's a joke," but marriage is not a joke. Marriage is actually a very serious business. If you don't lay the foundation correctly from the beginning, you are going to fail. The English people will say, "Preparing to fail." I mean, failure to prepare is preparing to fail. Pastor Patrick, God bless you, sir. So somebody actually called me today. Who is actually a friend of yours, Pastor Patrick. Somebody called me today, is a friend of yours, and stuff like that. Made mention of your name. God bless you. Thank you very much. Shola Telu, that's my sister right there. Thank you. All right. Princess Buki, God bless you. So we believe marriage is a joke. Marriage is not a joke. It's a full-time job. It's a full-time job. You will not believe it. All right, if I tell you that, and then you lay the foundation of marriage from the start, from the beginning. You don't wait until you get into marriage before you start laying foundation of marriage. You are going to fail. I'm not going to lie to you. All right, it doesn't matter if you pray or you don't pray. You pray. You go to church and pray. It won't change nothing. It's never going to change anything. If there is nothing like plan on the ground, like no solid foundation for prayer to work on, it's never going to work. And this is what your pastors are not teaching you. Your pastors are not telling you the right things. And the right thing is for you to plan. Planning is very important. It's not just praying. It's not just praying. Planning is very important. Daddy Bamicheko, God bless you, sir. Planning is very important. Your pastor is not telling you that they just bring you to church, come and pray on marriage. And that is why you are where you are today. You'll be praying. You'll be praying. Otherwise, okay, God bless you. You'll be praying, but nothing's changing. And this is the problem. I don't know, God bless you. And this is the problem we have been facing. All right? You don't have anything on ground, but you're praying for what? What are you praying for? And especially, who are you praying to? Can you share with me? Who are you praying to? Tell me who you're praying to. You're just joking. You're a joker, man. You're just a kind of a bloody joker. And you don't understand that you're a joker. All right? That you're praying without planning. You don't just jump into things. You have to plan things. Even the Bible records that if you want to build a house, sit down first, plan it, look into how much is it going to cost me to build this house. Is this design the best? How much will it cost me to build this design? Then the Bible says if you are not able to do it, then you leave it. If you are not able to complete it, you leave it. It's not about going to pray to God and say, God, come and do it. God, do it. God, do it. God is not going to do anything for you. Nothing is going to do nothing. All right? He already gave you the ability to do things. You need to go use your brain. Go use your brain. Actually, your pastor won't agree with me telling you this because they just want you to be a mugu forever. Your pastors want you to be a mugu forever. And if you're a mugu forever, they can take your money whenever they want to take your money. And whenever there is a marital situation, you bring your case to them, they start seeing revelation is one power and principality, one thing that is affecting your life. One thing affecting your life. Is it when the part of planning is not there, you are going to fail. There's nothing, it's not powers and principality. This is not witches and wizards. You are going to fail. It's just like somebody eating pounded yam in the morning, pounded yam in the afternoon, pounded yam at night. All right? At the end of the day, he's now having high cholesterol, and before you get to know, he just slumped and died. And then they start lying on powers and principality. Are we supposed to be lying on powers and principality? The kind of credits that we give to powers and principality is actually too much compared to what these powers and principalities can do. They have taken control of the world. To me, it looks like Jesus is powerless. To me, it looks like Jesus is powerless. Why? Because it seems like powers and principalities, they are dominating. They are ruling. They have all kinds of stuff they do. Jesus Christ is not doing anything. He's not doing nothing. And these powers and principalities, they are all over the place. They've taken control of everything. Every little thing, the powers and principalities are taking control of it, and it seems like they are winning. They are winning with the kind of Naija, kind of whatever we do, it seems like they're winning. Powers and principalities are winning. All right? You know what? You know, they're winning. It's just very terrible. You know, so we have to understand one fact, and the fact is that planning is very important. Planning is very important. All right, very, very important. You know, it's not just praying. You have to plan, and you have to pray also. All right. So when you look at the Naija marriage or Naija relationship setting, you will find that there's so many things missing. There's so many things missing. All right. When we come to that, so many things missing. Now, so many of you guys, you base what you do in your marriage on what you see on social media. On social media, you copy it. You know, I get a little bit confused when I see pastors, Naija pastors, using F word on top of their altars, and it's not their fault. It's what they see on social media, what they see on TV. They copy it. They think it's an American way. It's an American way to speak when you use F word. All right, and Naija pastors, they use F word. It's so funny. Some of the Nigerian pastors, they do that. And then so many of you Nigerian people, you copy what you see on social media. Social media is ruling your life. Social media is dictating the pace you should go for you in your life. Social media is teaching you what to do. Social media is pushing you, influencing you. All right? And you don't understand, the people that you see on social media, they are only trying to make themselves happy. All the stuff they're posting there. I told you guys the story of one woman that actually posted her husband and herself. They are actually probably Mexico somewhere. They are feeding themselves and stuff. And I asked the woman, because the woman signed up with me for counseling. I asked the woman, is this not your husband that you actually just reported? Say, Pastor Jola, it's just fake. We are just doing that to make ourselves happy. Pastor Jola, the man has gone. He has gone. It is only you that know. I didn't tell anybody, this and this and that. You see what I'm saying? And now the woman is confusing you. You are going home to fight your husband and say, you don't understand that the man that is feeding somebody in Cancun, that was like 17 years ago. That wasn't just recently. That was 17 years ago. The man is gone. It's no longer there. Your marriage is even better than that marriage. Your marriage is better than a lot of marriages you see. The people you are copying, I'm telling you, your marriage is better than their own. Your home is better than their home. All you got to do is just realize that this is my life. It's my marriage, it's my life. I'm going to do it the way I like it. I don't care what people say. If I buy a car or not, I don't care. Do you know how many people go to buy a Range Rover and they are not able to pay for it? All because they want to look big and feel big and intimidate you. They want you to be intimidated when they come. They want you to actually shake when they arrive. You know, so many of you women, you want to dance on social media on your birthdays. And then you go and buy Gucci bag. You bought it intentionally because of Facebook and Instagram. It's not because you got the money. You bought it because of that, so that at the end of the day, you know, people will see you dancing on your birthday with a Gucci bag in your hand. And then you buy the red bottom shoe that you can't even afford. Then you have to do payment plan. All because and okay, stop. And you live this fake life that is costing you a lot of money. Costing you a lot of money. And you are still living that same life. See, let me tell you this. You are not helping yourself. You are writing a letter to failure. You are not helping yourself. You are writing a letter to failure because let me tell you something. That's their life. This is your life. You don't know where they're making their money from. You knows where you are making the money from. You know you are only earning $30 an hour. And you're working 40 hours a week. You know how much your bills are. You know you have to save money for your retirement. You know you have to save money for the school fees of your children. You know you have to save money for food. You know you're having aged mommy in Nigeria that you have to take care of. You know that you have brothers and sisters that are looking up to you. Understand? You are actually working with your real hand and they're paying you the money for your sweat. But you don't know where those ones are getting the money from. You see, the story I'm about to tell you guys today is actually not that difficult, but I just want you guys to just see it. I see it and just, you know, probably, maybe this is going to actually help you to start seeing it correctly. Maybe this is going to help you to start living a right, correct life. All right? And then you won't actually put yourself into any kind of situation whatsoever it may be. All right? So you need to understand the kind of life you want to live. Number one, the thing I want to quickly say is discover yourself. Know who you are. Know what you can do and what you cannot do. All right? Don't copy other people. When you copy other people, it means that you don't have your own mind. It means that you have low self-esteem. You believe that they are better off than you. You're not supposed to think somebody is better than you. You are the best of God. You are the best God created. He didn't create anybody just like you. You're very unique in your creation. You are the best. Nobody's like you. You are not like any other person. All right? Always remember that. Always remember that. Always know that you are the best. Nobody should compete with you, and you are not supposed to compete with nobody. You are not living anybody's life. Nobody's living your life. You are living your life the way you want to live your life. And you know what? Be contented with it. Be happy with the life that you're living. Be happy with the kind of money you're making. Be happy with the position that God has placed you right now. Because it's just a phase. It's a phase. All right, where you are today is not where you're going to be tomorrow. What you're earning today is not going to be what you're going to earn the rest of your life. The house you're living right now is not going to be the same house you're going to live forever. All right? Okay? It's a phase. You're just going from one level to another level until you get to where you're going. Your destination is where you are going. You are heading towards your destination. That's why they call it destiny. All right? You are going towards your destiny. It's your destination where God has ordained you to be. Every one of us, there's a plan of God over our lives. Every one of us, there's a plan of God over our lives. You cannot miss that plan of God over your life if you are very sensitive and you don't copy other people and you sit in your lane and you believe in God and you trust God and you are happy with whoever God has made you to be, all right, and you're contented with it and you are not in competition with anybody, all right, you will see the destination you're going to get to. So many of you guys don't understand. You always have this kind of a circle of friends. All of them are doing something, so everybody must do it together. It's a kind of a disaster. When you actually find yourself in this kind of a situation like that, that you have friends When everybody's getting pregnant at the same time, everybody's buying Range Rover at the same time, everybody's buying Gucci at the same time, everybody's doing this at the same time. We have to all go on vacation together. And the vacation you are going is going to cost you $15,000, all because they could afford it, or they want to go and squander their $15,000 and traveling everywhere and enjoying stuff. They might not be squandering it. They might not be wasting it because they have it. They have it. They have the kind of job that can give them $15,000 to spend. You don't. You don't have it. You don't want to force yourself to do things you cannot do. Don't let nobody push you to do things that will ruin you, that will ruin your marriage, that will ruin your life. Don't let anybody push you until you get into debt and then you can come out of it. Don't let anybody dictate what you do in your life. Don't let them run your life for you. It's your life. It's nobody's life. What you do in your life doesn't concern nobody. Angels in heaven does not have any control over what you do. You are the one that owns your life. Let them do whatever they want to do. It's not your call. Doesn't have anything to do with you. I'm not going. Are you going to force me? You want to pay for me? All right. If I say I'm not going, they say, why are you not going? I got no money. Oh, you want to pay my own trip? Good. You want to pay the $15,000, I'll go. But see, you better just give me the $15,000 because I got so much to do with the $15,000 than just go and squander it wherever you guys are going to. All right. So you don't have to let nobody control your life. You don't please people because, they're going to feel angry. Oh, let's go, because if we don't go, they will think we are no longer together. I don't want them to feel like we're actually removing ourselves. Let them feel like that. Let them think that way. That's their own cup of tea. They think that way. They think everybody is equal. They think everybody's making the money the same way they're making money. No, not everybody's making money the same way they're making money. You got no money, so you don't have to force yourself. You know, a lot of you Nigerians will go and borrow money. You borrow money because you want to please your friends. You borrow money because you want to belong. You know, they call it belong. I say, what? What do you mean belong? Let them come and belong to my own carcass. Let them belong to my own lifestyle. Let them save money. Let them sit down in one place and just enjoy themselves and be like me. I don't want to be like them. I don't want to go and borrow money to just belong. I don't want to go and borrow money to belong. I already belong to my own class. I belong here. I'm special. I'm uniquely made. I am different from them. So I don't have to belong in their own kind of life. Let them belong in my life if they want to. All right? I don't want to belong in their carcass. I belong in my own world. So it's my life. All right? It's my life, not their life. Now, you see, when you are married and you start now having friends, you see, I want you guys to always be very careful. Oh, you are married and you have friends, and your husband is the friend of that guy, and your wife is the friend of that woman, and you don't even know them. They have not told you what they do for money. You know, you only see that they live in a big house and they drive big cars and stuff. And they didn't tell you what they do for money. But you, because you are the friend of that guy and your wife is a friend of that woman, you guys decided, let's move to the same neighborhood. All right? Let's walk ourselves to the bones. Let's move to the same neighborhood. Let's put our work into play. So you got the mortgage too, and the mortgage is actually $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 a month. And you have to walk and walk and walk and walk yourself to the bone to be able to pay from your nosaries every month. All right? You don't even see your children. You don't even spend time with your wife at all. Your wife is nowhere to be found. She's busy working double, you busy working double, and all kinds of stuff going on around and all kinds of stuff, all because you want to stay in the same neighborhood with those guys. You want to buy the same Range Rover they're buying. I want to buy the same Range Rover too. We just want to belong. That carcass is so high. They're being reckoned with. Whenever they go to parties, they give them the high table. Whenever they go to parties, people reckon with them. They bow to them. When they go to party, they get the special side. All right? They don't go out queuing for food. People come to serve them because they are the who is who in the society. All right? I like it too, for real. I like that kind of life. I love it so much. I want to be able to enter into a place and they give me the high table. I want to be able to enter into a place and they give me a special side. I sit down there. I want to be able to enter into a place and then they serve me my food. I don't have to queue for the food and all that kind of stuff. I want to be that guy, all right? But I don't want to be that guy laboring to be that guy. I don't want to kill myself to be that guy. If God is want to place me there, I'm good. Because, see, sometimes you go, that was a day I went for a meeting, a program, it's a party anyway. So I walked into the place and there was this very rich guy standing outside. I know the guy. We greeted outside and stuff. Probably because he doesn't want me to sit with them. So he decided not to come in when I'm going in. So it's not going to be like people would think that, oh, Pastor Shola is his friend, and then they will now bring the two of us to sit down in a special seat. And me, I was just kind of like going inside. I was just doing my own thing and stuff. And probably he didn't know that even without me having money, I'm a celebrity myself. You know, I'm a tiny little celebrity on the side that people get to know me, and they were calling Pastor Shola all over the hall. Everybody was shouting and all kinds of stuff. So they took me all the way to the I table all the way up there. I said, come and sit down there. I went there and I sat down there. When they brought him, they sat him somewhere in one corner and stuff with the rest of the rich people there and stuff. And one thing he didn't realize is that, number one, I'm a pastor. You know, people must respect a pastor. Anyhow you like it, there must be respect. Number two, I'm a social media figure. Everybody know me. They know me. I may not have money. I may not have the money, but they know me. Understand? So, you know, I'm getting double silencer kind of respect. Double silencer kind of honor. So they had to take me all the way up there. They pushed me all the way down there. And then when we were about to go, he was not saying, Pastor Shola, I didn't know you are this powerful. I said, you can't know. I'm a powerful man. I have it. I may not have that kind of money, but I have that. All right. And that's what took me to the high table right there. So everybody, you need to humble yourself and be you. And I was actually me because I went there with my t-shirt and my jeans. I didn't go there with my jacket or with my bada or whatever. I went there normal as Shola Jordan Adeoye. I walked in there and I was placed on the high table. All right. So you don't have to copy people. Don't copy nobody. All right. Just be yourself. Don't run yourself to the bone. Don't kill yourself. So many of you have not even spent time with your children. You know how many of you don't even know what your children are going through? Just wake up in the morning, you're gone, 6 o'clock, 5 o'clock in the morning. Before you get back, it's 10 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 o'clock at night. And then you come home, you sleep a little bit. Even the house that you're paying for, you are not even enjoying the house. You know, the car you're driving, you are not even enjoying it because you have to take it to the train station. You park it at the train station, you jump on the train. You say, what's the essence of the car? When you can't even drive it to work. Traffic won't let you drive it to work. You have to park it somewhere in the train station, or maybe you will take Uber to wherever you want to go and take the train all the way to Manhattan and then stuff like that. And then you come back again, you are not even enjoying the money. You're not enjoying the house. You're not enjoying the money. You're not even enjoying the children that God has placed and given unto you. Okay? You don't even have a life. You got no life because all your life is working, all because you want to cope and belong in that carcass. Yes, you want to belong in that carcass. And at the end of the day, you're going to give up along the line. You're going to just drop and just give up. Maybe your health is not able to carry it anymore. But at that point in time, you've destroyed the relationship that's supposed to happen between you and your children. You've destroyed the relationship between you and your wife, or destroyed the relationship between yourself. Prophetess Happy, God bless you, my dear. Thank you for coming. You know what I'm saying? You destroyed it. You messed it up. Your children are now wayward. You know, what's the essence of all the money you're having when your children are not doing well? What's the essence of all the money you're going to get when your children are now gangsters? Your daughter at the age of 13 is already sexual active. And they're actually having sex with her all over the place. Okay, what's the essence of the money you are running all around for? What's the essence of running around for? Now, this particular couple I'm about to tell you guys right now, you know, they live here in the US and stuff. They came in normally like everybody, you know, and all that. Then they started working and all kinds of stuff. But one day the wife came home. The wife came home with a friend. This wife came home with a friend. It's just like the way you do. You do it too. You do it. You just came home with a friend. And this friend happens to be this high society, high class woman. You know, the skin is glittering, the high heel shoe is high as hell. It's not the perfume and the cologne, they are all fighting together. Everything is actually on point on her. And when you went outside to look at the kind of car she came with a Range Rover. All right? And stuff like that. And your friend, your wife brought that woman home. Oh, they met somewhere. Oh, we met somewhere. Oh, we met at the mall. Oh, we met at work. Oh, she's my colleague. Oh, she's my this. And you brought her home. And you wanted that life. Oh, you wanted that life. You want to shine. Oh, yeah, I want to shine. I want to shine like that woman. I know you want to shine, but see, the shining takes time. It's not just jumping out and just start shining. You have to go through the fire. All right. All of these ones that you see, the microwave shining that they're doing, all these microwave people that are microwave rich that they're actually doing credit card fraud all around the place and shining. You don't understand that it's actually a matter of time. It's a matter of time. Just in a few months, few years, maybe 5, 10 years, maybe 10 years, maybe 15 years. It's just going to be like, just like that in your eyes. When they're going to come all the way down to zero and they are nowhere to be found. You'll be very surprised. What's going to happen? And that's not the kind of person you want to copy. You want to stay in your lane. You want to build your prosperity from zero. You want to labor. You want to lay a solid foundation for your life. And then you build on it. Then you build on it. You will be so surprised. You see, the Yoruba people, they say, it means that a house that you use saliva to build, it will collapse. It cannot stand. Don't fool yourself. That house is never going to stand. All right? Now, you want to live life. You want to be happy. Oh, they're going for a party in Dubai. You want to go to Dubai too. Oh, they're going for a party in Las Vegas. Let's go there. Oh, they're going for all of their parties that they want to do, they always take it outside of their own vicinity. They don't want that particular party to be around the common people. We are the common people. They want to take it to a place where it's secluded, a place where it's fancy, classy, a place where ordinary people cannot come. Oh, let's go do the birthday of my husband. I want to celebrate his 48th birthday. Where are we doing? It's in Dubai. It's in one of the most expensive restaurants in Dubai. And every one of us, we have to go. Now, think about it. When you want to go, you are not thinking about the plane ticket for 2 of you, the babysitter that will come over and stay with your children. You are not thinking that everybody will go and buy ashwebi when they're going. They're going to buy shoe. They're going to buy bag. They're going to buy fila, they're going to buy gilly, they're going to buy all kinds. So then leave that one apart. You're flying down to a place where you don't have a house, you have to rent a hotel. And you know what funny thing, the hotel they're going to rent is not going to be a kind of hotel that everybody can afford. It's going to be a kind of hotel that is actually classy. Then when they take pictures inside, they say, we are in the Lagoon Hotel. It's $5,000 per day. That's when you will know that you have entered one chance. And then your husband will say, hey, let's put it on credit card. We put it on credit. I love this set of people. This set of people, they are good. I love them. They are actually, these are the people that can connect me. They can connect me to the great people. Those ones are not great. They don't have anything greatness in them. They are doing credit card fraud. They're thieves. They are robbers. Armed robbers don't get class. They can have money that they're just spending right now. Later down the road, it's going to be gone. And they don't have that money again. These ones can help you. They can take you nowhere. They don't even know the president. They don't know the governor. They are thieves. They are just credit card thieves. All right? That's who they are. Credit card thieves. All right? So you don't understand. At the end of the day, you put everything on credit card trying to make them feel like you have the money. You have the money. You put them on credit card. Put everything on credit card. Or put the hotel on credit card. Or put the flight on credit card. Put the everything on credit card. Now you are owing almost about $10,000 on credit card bill. And that's not the end of it. All right, it's not the end of it. It's just the beginning of it. Because they're going to start inviting you. The moment you're able to survive one party, then they start inviting you for the other one. So the woman brought the woman home and said, oh, this is my friend. Oh, my friend. And then the husband said, oh, wait, how are you doing? You're good. You are the kind of person that I want you to influence my wife. You know, a lot of you husband, you see yellow pawpaw outside. You see yellow pawpaw outside, you want them to influence your wife because that's the kind of person you like. Oh, I want you to influence my wife. My wife don't know how to dress. My wife don't know how to dress up. My wife don't know how to put pancake. My wife don't know how to do all this. Please influence my wife. Now they are influencing your wife for you now. Your wife is being influenced right now. And now you will find out that they don't do Owolopa. You think all those ones are just putting bend down boutique on their body? No, the thing they're wearing is expensive. The body cream is expensive. I saw one body cream one time. The body cream is as small as this top. They say the body cream is $600 for one small, simple, kinky stuff like that. I said, what will this one do? They said, if you use the first one, you won't see anything. I said, how many will I buy? He said, you have to buy, we continue to buy it probably like another 6-7 months. You start seeing your body will be glowing. I said, the body will be glowing. I said, leave my body alone. My body is glowing already. I will go and use Adiago. If I use Adiago to rub my body will glow. You don't understand. You want it to glow, use Adiago. Use shea butter. When you use shea butter, you will understand that your body will glow. One thing stuff like that for $600. I said, go and die, go and kill yourself. But I don't want it. He doesn't say. He said, no, buy it for your wife. I said, she doesn't like it. She doesn't like this kind of stuff. When I go home, that one was asking me, why didn't you buy it? I said, buy it. Buy call by me. So at the end of the whole stuff, you're going to actually invite all of these problems to yourself. You invite all this problem to yourself, and then your life will now become complicated. Financially, you're struggling. So many couples are struggling financially because they are beating more than they could chew. They have entered into a kind of a carcass they're not supposed to enter into, and they're working with people that are just faking it, people that are faking life. Those are the people that are actually mingling with that. You see, this particular woman, she later found out down the road that the woman she called her friend, she's been going to borrow clothes, borrow shoes. She even rent cars. You know, whenever she's coming to the house, she'll rent a nice Range Rover. Whenever they're going to parties, she'll rent a Jaguar or she'll rent a Mercedes. And then they take all these cars down there. She'll actually go and borrow clothes and borrow shoes and all kinds of stuff. But she didn't know. She never opened up to her. She didn't tell it to her the way it should be. And that's why Yoruba people say, "Ẹni tí ò bá mọ bí tẹ́gbẹ́ ẹ̀ ti ń là, ó máa sáré kú." Ó máa sáré kú. It means that if you don't know the kind where these people are getting their things from, you're going to be running. She is actually buying authentic stuff. She forced her husband to buy a Range Rover, and they were paying over $1,000 on that Range Rover in a month. She forced her husband for them to move to the same neighborhood with this woman, and their mortgage was probably like between $5,000 to $6,000 a month. They're paying every month and all that stuff. And then she bought she bought a Mercedes Benz for herself. Her husband is driving the Range Rover, so she's driving the Mercedes. And they're spending almost about another $1,000 on the Mercedes. You know what I'm saying? So there's no way they can stay home. You can't meet them at home. It's not possible. They can't. Even though the woman is a registered nurse, she can't stay home. She must have to go and walk and walk and walk. She have to take double shift just because they have to pay the mortgage, they have to pay the car insurance, they have to pay the car note, they have to do all manners of things. They need money. They are servicing the credit card because they put all the money. Whenever they go to parties with these people, they put all the expenses on the credit card. So they have credit card debts that they are paying. And credit card is going up every day. All right. So not knowing that this particular woman who she referred to as her friend, she will go to the dealership to go and rent a Range Rover. In a Range Rover for a day is probably like around $200. $200, you get a Range Rover. You drive it for one day, you drop it off back. Then the next time they go to party, she'll go and rent a Mercedes, and she's always renting the 2020, the latest ones. And she'll just rent it and just you take it, and then she'll bring it back and drop it off and stop. $200, $150, or whatever. That's gonna go for that. And then for the clothes, she knows where to go and borrow the clothes she want to wear. She'll go there, she'll borrow the clothes there, and then she'll return them there also. And even shoes also. I later come to find it out that even pastors do rent shoes. They rent clothes, they rent jackets, they rent all this stuff. If you go to the dry cleaners stores, they will show you where they do that. When you go to dry cleaners will tell you if you want to rent shoes, you want to rent jackets and shirts and all kinds of stuff. You're talking about powerful shirt, powerful jacket. You rent it, $30 a day. You only pay them $30 a day. They give you all of this stuff, all this equipment. You wear them together, put them all right and everything. And then you go for the program, come back. Because nowadays, your appearance is what will bring honorarium. Honorarium will come if you dress good. Honorarium will come if you drive a good car. So pastors, when they want to go out to minister, they go and borrow all of these jackets and stuff. And then they borrow the car, and then they drive it. They drive Escalade all the way to the place, and then they hire a guy to be their driver. So they come out from the car, and then you look at them, how big they are, and nicely put together, the suit, the shoes, everything looking good, and the car. You can't say you're giving them $1,000. You can't say I'm giving this one $2,000. When you look at the car, you look at the driver, you look at the jacket, and all kinds of stuff. Let me tell you something. All of you guys are thinking about giving that pastor like $5,000. So you guys are going to start raising money within the church. You start raising money within the church to actually be able to give him a solid honorarium, for coming to bless you guys. All right. So that's the kind of life, but you don't know. All right. You don't know what these are. Almost got caught up into it one time like that. I was thinking myself, I was like, hey, I want to be a pastor like this. I want to be a pastor like this. That's always wearing all this latest outfits and all kinds of stuff and everything. And all that. That was later when I found out that all of those stuff are just fake. Just a movie. It's just a movie. They're acting all this movie just to get money. Likewise, people do it also. And this particular young lady succeeded in ruining her own marriage by herself. Now, the husband got to a moment where he couldn't take it anymore. I'm not able to see my wife at home. I can't stop working. I have to work every day because of what we have to pay for. The guy just got depressed one day and he moved out the house. He said, you know what? If I divorce you and if I stay here with you, I'm going to get myself into trouble. I will be humiliated and stuff. So the guy just packed away from, New York City, and it was gone. We couldn't find him again and stuff. And this woman was able to try a little bit of her own time to cope a little bit, but she couldn't cope, so she had to abandon the house. The house went to foreclosure. The Range Rover was being repossessed. She dropped off the Mercedes-Benz to pick up a Toyota. That was way after she got to know the secret that that friend of hers was actually borrowing cars, borrowing clothes and all kinds of stuff like that. They have squandered all their money. It's ruined their marriage. The man walked away. The woman is all by herself right now with 3 kids. The guy is nowhere to be found. All the money they labored for, gone. And let me tell you what, they have over $260,000 of credit card bills, debts that they got to pay. Like, I don't know how many credit cards, maybe like 10, 15 credit cards they have collected, and they have spent all the money inside, and they need to pay the money back. And the whole stuff right now is on the neck of that woman because the husband disappeared. When I was listening to this story, I thought about it. I said, listen, this is what we need to talk about. we got to talk about this. So many of you guys live a fake life too. It's not because you want to live a fake life, it's just because of the people around you. People around you. You copy them. You want to be like them. All right? Whereas those ones you want to be like, they love your own life. They have entered into one chance. They couldn't come out. But they will never tell you the life that they live is not good. They will never tell you the kind of pain they're going through. They will never tell you the kind of debt that is upon their neck. They will never tell you that they are owing anybody. They will never tell you that it's not a good life. They will continue to just show it to you like it's a good life. You can live it too. See, by the time you enter into it, you'll be very deep inside and you can't come out of it. That's when you will find out that that life is fake. Very fake. It is actually very better. It's good to live your life based on your own income. As a matter of fact, under your income. Live below it, below your means. Live below it. Don't squander your money. Don't impress nobody. Especially Nigerians, you're trying to impress people that can never be impressed. I remember one time a friend of mine asked me for a phone in Nigeria. So I said, oh, when I'm coming, I'll buy you a phone. And I did buy the phone. And I gave it to him. And he looked at it. He said, I didn't ask you for a phone for my son, for my children. I asked you for a phone for me. And I said, yes, that's a nice phone. He said, no. This is not the kind of phone I want to use. What kind of phone do you use? I brought my phone out, the same phone. He believed I'm just tricking him. He said, why will you be using this kind of phone? I believe you live in America, yes. I said, yes. I said, so it is compulsory for me to buy iPhone 11 Pro because I live in America? Because I live in America doesn't mean that I'm actually going to be using iPhone 11. It's what I use. Even till now, my phone is still iPhone 8. My phone is iPhone 8. This is what I still use. It's still working. I can still make phone call from it. I can go on Facebook on it. I can do whatever I want to do from it. Why do I have to buy iPhone 11 Pro? For what? When this phone is still working? Well, he said, well, he can't take it. So he gave it back to me. So I collected it. I put it in my pocket. And I took it home. I gave it to my mother. And my mother was like, oh, how you did? God bless you. Thank you. And I gave it to my mom. You know? And ever since that time, he stopped talking to me. I said, okay, that's fine. You don't have to talk to me. It's my money. Whatever I want to do, use my money for is what I want to use my money for. I can't spend my money for you. It's buying you iPhone, whatever it is that I'm not using. I'm sorry. It's my life. It's my life. So if you have the opportunity of working to make that kind of money, go spend it on the phone. That's fine. All right, that's fine. I know that. So you see, people want to copy other people. They just want to copy people. They want to live their life to impress people that are not impressed. You know, they can't be impressed. You can't impress nobody. You know, you can't impress nobody. Nobody can be impressed. Don't have the mind that you want to impress people. No, don't have that mind. Some of you guys will leave America and go to Nigeria and start speaking American accent when you get home. And you just left Nigeria like 2 years ago. Now you don't understand the eat again. You don't understand the food again. You no longer eat amala. You don't eat fufu. You don't eat edika ikong anymore. Now, can you give me burger? You guys have McDonald's here, or you guys have pizza. You have all this kind of stuff. Bro. 2 years ago. What's wrong with you? You just start forming, trying to impress people. That's just a fake life. I hate it when people speak fake accents. You want to copy American to speak American accent. You speak the fake one. Like, go and sit down somewhere and speak the Naija English that we know. What's the difference between American accent and Nigerian English? There's no difference in it. Americans, they hear me, they talk to me, I talk to them back. If they're not able to hear me, I will know they can't hear me, but they can hear me. be faking accent and faking all kinds, especially you women. Women, they love to fake things. They fake every little thing they fake. They fake. Maybe when people say rock of any, one guy was trying to toast this girl up to American accent. But she doesn't even understand the American accent, she's just speaking nonsense. And the guy said, you know what, madam, it's about so English, I'm gone. The guy walked away. And the guy was so serious wanting to actually date this woman, but American accent to Joban. After 2 years, we lost in Nigeria, so I won in Ghana. What's wrong with you? Where are you trying to impress? Who? I've been in this country for 20 years. I can't speak American accent. I don't need it. Do you think I need it? I don't need it. I'm an American citizen. I don't need to speak American accent to be able to be heard. Huh? For real, I don't need it. When I go to Nigeria, this is how I speak. I speak like this. I don't understand people. Just fake. Just fakeness is just in our blood. We fake in church. We fake. Sister Mata, you're very Jari. You're very Jari. You fake in church, you fake in the house, you fake everywhere. It's all fake life all over. It's fake life. And later when you now enter into deep situation, you now come down and start speaking Yoruba to us. Start coming down, start speaking Yoruba all around the place. It's time for us to wake up. It's time to wake up. We need to wake up. And this is the time for us. I'm going to open my telephone line. If there is any question, anybody you have any question for me, I'm going to open my telephone line for you. The telephone number to reach me. Let me type it out. If anybody wants to, if you have a contribution, you have a contribution on tonight's show, or you have a question. So look at the screen. On the screen, you'll see the number there. If you're calling from outside of America, put +1 405 550 5135 right there. If you're calling within America, you can just dial the number 405 550 5135. You have a contribution to make, or you have a question for me. That's fine. If you have a question for me or you have a contribution, you can go ahead and just make that phone call. The telephone number is 405 550 5135. 405 550 5135. That's the telephone number to reach me in the studio right now. If you have a question for me, you have a contribution to make. Before 5, there's somebody calling here. Hello?
Hello, sir. Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Appreciate you. I want to say you God bless you.
God bless you too.
Yeah, I want to say the Lord continue to strengthen you in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Good night, sir.
That's all you want to say? You don't have any question for us?
No, everything you said tonight, it's really understandable.
All right.
You spoke very well.
All right.
You actually said the truth. There's no two ways about it.
Okay.
We just have to work towards it, and there's going to be, testimony at the end of the day.
Yes,
ma'am. But that's the way you should be.
Yes.
More wisdom to you in Jesus' name.
All right. Thank you, madam. God bless you, man.
God bless you, sir.
Amen. All right. The telephone number is 405 550 5135. For those calling from outside of America, it's +1 405 550 5135. You can actually make that phone call, to actually talk to us. Or you want to just say hi to Pastor Shola, you can do that. Hello? Hello?
Good evening, sir.
Good evening.
This is Yomi calling from Michigan.
How are you doing today?
I'm all right, sir.
All right. You have a question or a suggestion?
I just want to make a contribution.
Okay, go ahead.
We thank you so much for tonight's topic, and you've really done a very wonderful job, sir.
Thank you.
I just want to tell listeners that, when you have a vision that guides your life, you don't need to copy anybody. You don't need to force yourself to please anybody. This life journey is just like a train.
Yeah.
You know, when you go to New York, you go to the train station, everybody bought trains, and there are different destinations.
Yeah.
Many people get into the train. Some people are like, the train is heading somewhere. But as the train travels, people are like, people get in.
Of course.
So many people will come into your life. Our life is like a journey. Many people will come into your life. They will either teach you something, or they will either take something away from you. But when you get your vision set, you just see them as a vision, like they come, but I'm going to focus my eyes on that goal. Yeah. I don't want anybody to distract me or a party. If I don't have, that's how I live.
Yeah, that's right.
I don't need it. I do not need it. That's them. I don't care. Oh, I don't need it. I don't. No, it's not that. When you have a goal, when you have something you're doing, when you have something you're thinking about, you are figuring things out. You don't let people say whatever they want to say. They talk about them, even dead people.
Yeah.
So why do you want to live your life? This is America.
Yeah.
Well, you will see rich men, rich people, even driving 1950-something vehicles. They don't care.
Yeah, I know.
But we Africans are carrying me. What's the meaning of that?
I don't know.
Does it make sense?
I don't know.
People, let me give one practical example. Somebody came from Africa. I don't know, some people are wicked. You know, this guy is new in America. They took them to dealership. They bought a car of, I think, $30,000. They signed that they will pay for 15 years or something. And currently, I met a guy and met him. I was asking, what's going on? He said, I've been paying for this very car, for the past 10 years. I'm like, what? And when I calculated the money that is paid, oh my God, Jesus, right? So the interest, I'm like, God. People just want to live to please other people. They want to be like, I'm driving a big. You don't need that. You don't need that.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm living in a big house that you signed 30 years to pay and you are working like Jacquard.
Yeah.
Just, so that are even Americans that were born in this place. You will see many of them, they will say the downside. They will go back to a very small house from a bigger house. And one down, Brawa. That's what Africans, especially Naija, what's the meaning of that? Nothing really, to me, it doesn't make sense. So please, people, let people abuse you. Let them call you names. You save your money. You invest your money. Let your money keep working for you.
That's it.
I want to go in the next 10, 15 years. I will be about the link or the then they will now regret. Please and please, I beg you all, do not copy anyone.
It's not
you
the right
are
thing.
working in McDonald's right now. That's not your hand. See, it's not how big money you have that matters. How do you handle the small money that comes into your hand? That's what matters. So please, don't let friends push you. Don't let. Hello, I'm going to thrift store. In lottery store, that. Very nice to keep price. Very bad and just go to places that nobody will know that you bought them there. Let people abuse you. It don't matter. You have a goal. You have something you are looking at. That is what you should focus your eyes on. And please use your money to take care of your family, your children, your wife, and your husband. Enjoy. That's it. Don't go to party. Forget it. That's all I want to say. Thank you so much.
God bless you. God bless you, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. The telephone number is still open. +1 405 550 5135. For those that are just coming in, all right, let's pick this call. Hello.
Good evening, Pastor Shawan.
Good evening.
I just want to say thank you so much for all you're doing. You're doing so well. I'm calling to say hello.
Thank God.
Question continuing.
Yeah,
I really don't understand.
Yes.
I want to answer with the one shape party, my destination party. that they will now ask you to go. Ojoka, you said something about that tonight.
Yes.
It's going to be your own money that you're going to use to go and favor them at their own party.
Yes.
I don't understand that you'll take party to Dubai and you'll be the one to buy your ticket, you'll be the one to do everything. Yes, it's their party.
Yes.
I want your party and you know Jolade. So I really don't understand that. Then this issue of Ashwebi. I mean, I understand that we want to be well, we all want to look good, we want to, you know, a uniformity and stuff like that.
Yes.
So Ashwebi 650. You know, all the Ashwebi that people buy, I still don't get it. Now that we have all these Ashwebi in the house, people don't have one logo. All these Ashwebi that you cannot even wear.
No.
You can't wear them like, I mean, after that party, that is it.
That'll be the end of it.
You can't wear them anymore.
You can't.
So I think we have better choices. You have to start to make better choices.
Yeah.
While you work so hard for this money, I mean, it's your money. You can do whatever you like with it, but we should make better choices.
Yeah.
There are other things we can do with our money. And one more thing that we have kids.
Yeah, of course.
Going to college isn't
I know.
easy.
It's not easy at all.
It is not easy.
No,
they will tell you they're going to give you scholarships, they're going to give you this. It's not easy.
You will still spend money.
I think, yeah. So, I mean, I don't understand that. I'm a destination party. Party 6 hours. Everything has died down. And you have spent almost 7,000, 6,000 in somebody else's party. I mean, for somebody else's party. If you go out, if you only want or if you only you are the one you don't do like that.
Yeah.
I think my brother, the other caller that spoke has really spoken well, and I think you've actually touched a lot tonight.
Yeah.
It's not left for us to now put the sugar in our tea.
I know.
Something very good out of it, and you've always been doing a very good job. Thank you so much.
Thank you. God bless you, madam. God bless you, man.
God bless you.
All right. Yeah.
Bye-bye.
The telephone number is still open. I don't understand it myself. Destination party. You take the party to Dubai, and then you are expecting myself and my wife to come. With this job I'm doing now, how much exactly am I even making? I'm only trying to survive. I'm trying to keep myself together, my body and my soul together. You want me to come? Let's pick this call. Hello? Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shola.
Yes, hello, ma'am.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening, madam.
How are you, sir?
I am doing well.
Thank you so much for all you're doing. Really thank God for your life and your words of encouragement and teaching.
Yes, we thank God.
You know, your practical Christianity is what people really need at this time. But unfortunately, people are so blind and dumb that they don't listen or learn.
Yeah.
So, but my contribution tonight is based on the last thing you said about women being faith.
Yeah.
You know, I'm one of your fans. I follow you a lot. Even my husband listens to your programs and everything.
Yeah.
So I would like to contribute that women should stop this fake life. I know it's not just women. I'm a woman. I've experienced so many things, even both from men and women.
Of course.
But we women, even the slightest, that is, I don't even know how to explain it. Something that is not supposed to be, you will fake. I've lived in New York for 9 years. Sometimes you will ride the train, you will see when I mean rich guys, rich women making good money. You will never know. They will ride the train.
Yeah. You
will never know that this person is the CEO. Any 3 figures.
Yeah.
Even more than that. But our women, if you're a CNA, especially in workplace, if you're a CNA and she's a nurse, you that CNA, what do you have? What do you know? They will be looking down on you.
Yeah.
And they forgot that there were once a CNA. That they didn't sleep and wake up. That CNA you're looking down on have you forgotten that she might even be your supervisor tomorrow? And people don't put don't think when it comes to things that or doing humanity. You have to be humble. Fake life will not take us anywhere. I just want to thank you. Continue your work. God will continue to strengthen you.
Thank you.
Bless you and your family.
Thank you.
And the church of God shall keep marching on.
Amen.
Thank you. Have a good life.
God bless you, man. Good night. Hello?
Hello, Pastor Shala.
Yes, hello, madam.
Thank you very much. I'm calling from Dallas.
Okay.
I was so interested in this your topic today.
Yes, sir.
I remember what you just said today happened to me. I was in the church. I have a friend that I was in the church.
Yeah.
He started telling me the type of clothes that I was wearing is fake, lace. It's not real. He used to buy from Switzerland and everything. And I thought, I said, this man is paid for. I didn't buy credit. That's what I can afford. After a few days of a few weeks, see people coming in the church, asking her to come and pay them for the money that he used to buy late, that he was trying to bring me down in the church that I don't wear Swiss lace, I don't wear expensive lace. So I call, I say, you see, mine is faithful. I'm not expecting anybody to come and disgrace me in the church. When I sleep, anytime somebody called me, I can always pick up my phone and answer. I won't dodge anybody's call. So I'm so happy for your topic that people live fake life and they want the people to live like them.
I know.
Only the stupid one will copy them. The sensible one will never copy them. Because you got to think about your family first before you think about $1,000 a list that you're going to wear one time or twice.
Yes, bro.
So thank you very much for the topic.
Bless you too.
Thank you.
All right, man. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Yeah. So the telephone number is still open for those who would love to call in. As I was saying, you will find out that life is actually one kind. It's not everybody that will be able to afford to spend $1,000 on clothes or whatever. It's about time. You wait for that time. Wait for your time. You might eventually get there, and you might not get there. Some people might be able to get to that point whereby they can lavish money on themselves, buy things that are very expensive. But come to talk about it or think of it, buying expensive stuff is actually two ways. The same shirt or the same shoe that you're buying for $3,000, somebody else can buy it for $500 somewhere. For real. You want to buy a polo shirt. When you go to Macy's, you're paying $120. And the same polo shirt, when you go to the outlet, is actually going to go for $25, $30. And the two of you will, two people will separately buy at different places. And you are wearing the $120 one, and he's wearing the $30 one. It's both authentic, real. And you guys are going to be on the street. There's no difference in what you're wearing. It's just that you just succeeded in wasting your money. Maybe because you can afford it. Maybe because you have that kind of money. You can throw it around. But I don't think anybody should throw anything around if you have surplus. The reason why God has given you surplus is for you to help the ones that are not having any money right now. Have you thought about actually sowing a seed into somebody's life for them to be able to feed their family? Have you thought about sending some people to school? Have you even thought about buying a school in Nigeria and let people go there for free so that people can actually achieve it and have good quality education? Those that are not able to, afford it. Let me pick up this call. Hello?
Yeah, hello, Pastor Shara.
Yes, hello, man.
Yeah, this is Kemilola.
All right.
From Toronto.
Okay.
Okay. I'm with your topic, right, about what you spoke about this man.
Yes.
Well, my own take is like I believe for me particularly, I work so hard for my money.
Yeah.
Right? So if I want to spend on myself, I don't believe that's being wasteful or I don't understand. Like there's some things you need to spend your money on, but if you can afford it and that makes you happy, why not?
Nobody's saying don't spend your money, madam. You are not listening. I just altered a statement just now. The reason why God gave you that money is not because God wants you to lavish it. There's a reason why God gave it to you. Have you thought about feeding the poor people? Have you thought about sending somebody to school that couldn't afford to go to school? Have you thought about that? You see, all those things, when you do it, it's actually more of benefit, more of peace that will bring more of joy to anybody with money. Instead of we just say, oh, it makes me happy to just travel to Dubai and go squander my money there.
People are still doing all this. They're trying to go to school.
But
they're doing all this.
Every one of us that God has blessed, we need to bless other people. I'm not saying don't buy good clothes for yourself. I'm not saying don't lavish money on yourself. You do it wisely. I know rich people of today, they are no longer rich. I mean, rich people of yesterday, they are no longer rich today because they are not wise. I know people that work tirelessly, they build companies, making millions. Today, they are poor. They don't have money today. Because they believe if I lavish the money, I'm lavishing it because I work tirelessly. We have to be very brilliant in spending. We sow and invest into our future at the same time.
True.
Okay?
Okay, I use myself as an example. I sow, I do things, right? And I save.
Yeah.
So the leftover is what I use to do whatever I'm doing for myself.
Nobody's saying don't do that. You can do that.
I understand that people still frown at it like, oh, but she's not doing enough. Right?
No, if you can afford to do it for yourself, you do it for yourself. Nobody should hold you down for actually enjoying the money you labored for. In as much that you are not running after somebody. In as much that you are not trying to do it to impress people. In as much that you're not doing it to be a competitor for other people. You're doing it for yourself. You work for your money. You spend your money. You are not competing with nobody. The topic of today is about competition. It's about people that are actually not having the money, but they are laboring to make the money. They work so hard to make the money, but just because they want to cope with the kind of lifestyle that their friends are living. That's the topic of today. It's not about somebody who is working so hard and is now expecting to actually enjoy the money. Nobody wants to hold their hands to enjoy that money. No, it's not, man. Bless you, man. Yeah. So as I was saying, we all need to understand that. You know, God didn't give you the money just because He wants you to lavish the money. He gave you the money to help other people and do it. And if you have the opportunity of spending money for yourself, do it too. You are not supposed to be running after somebody. Don't compete with nobody. Don't try to be nobody. If you have the money, enjoy it. Nobody's holding nobody down from enjoying it. You want to buy a big house, do so. You want to buy a small house, do so. It's your sweat. Nobody's expecting you not to enjoy it. Hello?
Hello, sir.
Hello, madam.
Yeah, good evening, sir. Pastor.
Good evening.
Thank you so much for what you have been doing.
Mm-hmm.
The encouragement, the teaching.
Yes.
God will continue to bless the ministry.
Amen.
In Jesus' name.
Amen.
I just want to, I'm not the kind of person that, but I just need to say that because of that, sister, I think she's getting it personal. She's right if she's going to get it personal.
Mm.
But I think what you just talk about this night, it actually makes sense.
Mm.
You don't need to dress to impress or to go out of our way to try to impress people.
No, ma'am.
Everybody, a lot of people can afford, no matter what stages you are in life,
Yeah.
In your profession,
Yeah.
if you can afford it.
Yeah.
Your stages in life determine how you present yourself.
Of course.
If you are a doctor, you're going to meet to that standard.
But madam, let me stop you 1 minute just to chip this in. In support of what you're saying. I have a doctor friend who is making, she and her husband combined, they must be making probably like about $600,000-$700,000 a year. But you know what they did, man? They bought a house in Queens. That house is paid off. They refuse to live in Long Island where other of their colleague doctors are living. They live over there. They are able to invest in their children, and they are able to invest in other people's children. So they have more than 80 different people that they are sending to college. Are you getting my point? They are able to afford to live a beautiful life, and they're living that beautiful life, but they are not living like the other people are living. All right? So they decide to live their life, number one, to please themselves and then to please God. So there's some certain levels you will be, madam, that you don't even want to flaunt it.
You're right, sir.
You don't even want to flaunt it. All right, we all need to go and dig and ask questions. What is my purpose in life? There's a purpose, there's a reason God decided to make you to go to that school. There's a reason why God gave you that job. There's a reason why you are making 6 figures. There's a reason why where you are today.
Yes, sir.
So many of us will miss it.
We are missing it.
Do you know today I watched a video? I watched a video today. I don't know, probably you know Chief Connor in the Nigerian movie.
Yes, sir.
In those days, Chief Connor will be acting rich man. I saw him inside the video today begging for money, begging for support. That brought tears out of me. And you know, that one is reminding me of one thing. That whatever it is that you're enjoying today, you might not enjoy it tomorrow.
Yes.
One of my Oga Patapata told me something, madam. He said, Shola, I said, don't build houses. He said, build people. He said, the people that you build will build houses for you.
Yes, sir.
The money I have, I use it to take care and benefit other people.
God will bless you, sir. God will bless you, sir.
But that doesn't mean I'm going to be walking naked.
No.
You understand me now. That's it.
I'm a living testament. I'm just, I just pitching, because of that sister was getting it personal, and she's trying to feeling condemned.
No, she understands. She understands. She got it all mixed up. Yeah, she got it all mixed up.
No matter where you find yourself, just whatever you have, it's not only there's a reason why God put you in that position. There's a reason, even though you work hard for it, God gave you the strength.
There's a reason.
God gave you the wisdom to be able to get to where you are.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing bad for us to dress nice.
No.
Praise God. For people to see us and praise God through us.
Yeah. If you can afford it, it's not like you're doing it. It's not like you're doing it to impress. It's not like you're doing it to run after somebody or to outshine another person.
A lot, most especially we women, Nigerian women, that's a lot. A lot of us will be like, this is the latest wig in town, $300, $1,000 wig. How long are we going to put it on?
Yeah.
How long? When you can send it, there's some kids over there in Nigeria that their parents cannot even pay for their school.
No. It's because we don't have that kind of heart.
Sir, I will not lie to you. You don't know I'm not a nurse, but I know how many people that have graduated through me back in Nigeria.
Glory to God, man.
Every of my family, I'm telling you, I'm not a nurse.
Yeah.
But the work that God has given to me.
Yes.
God is not sorry. Let me tell you, it's not only in Bukun, you can bless other people through what God has given to you.
Yes.
Honestly, you have peace of mind.
Yes.
You are more than blessing. Honestly. So I always think about my friends. They want to buy things. I'm not discussing that, and I'm not discouraging them or critiquing them. But I'm just saying I cannot do it because I don't want to be in a situation whereby people need help. I'm not going to be able to do it.
No.
I'm not going to be able to support financially.
Yeah.
I mean, all these things we are putting on, all these things we are buying. How many, if I go to my closet, how many shoes can I have?
I know.
I don't have to, I always tell my friends, I don't have to spend a lot to look good. What you bought at Macy's at $100, I'm saying it at Marshall or Burlington at $25 or $15.
Of course, yeah. That's how to shop.
I don't have to put on things. I don't have to put on shoes. I don't have to put on shoes. I have to put on shoes.
Yeah.
I don't have to put it on school.
Yeah.
I'm a business lady.
I know.
And I work for, even all my own business, I still work as for company. So even support my own business.
Yes.
I don't have to put it, I don't have to buy it at that time.
Yes.
I learned that when I was younger.
Yes.
That's way back in Nigeria. My mom would tell me that you want this now? I don't have it. But you don't have it now,
yes.
You have it later. That is sent into my brain. So whatever is in both, if I don't have money to buy it at that time,
yes. Yes.
All of us should just, there's a lot of things that we can invest on our children and our family. Not because of all this food. How many clothes? All of us can testify to it. We have to take this food to the house and we can do in love. What depends on that first time, another thing that the next time before you put it up, you go for another one. Yeah, we have to be good. You need to look good, so that people can see you and praise God. But I will not go out of my way.
Thank you, madam.
Since 2019, I'm telling you, this year, since 2009, I have not spent credit until this year. Until this year. We can do it. No matter what level we find ourselves, RN, doctors, lawyer, accountants, no matter where you find yourself, you can still, you don't have to.
Yeah.
I still support families, family friends. If they're doing something, if I need to, if I don't go, I will still support because in my own time, they will do the same thing to me as our culture.
Yeah.
So we don't need to go out of our way.
Yes.
So some of our people, they cannot even pay rent, but they can buy a shirt, they can buy gold, they can buy hair, they can buy shoes, just because I want to feel good. Because that society, church, and that society, the organization, there's a lot of people dress good.
I know.
Oh my goodness, God should just please.
God will help us. He will help us. Yeah. You help us, man. We thank God.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Mama. God bless you for calling. Thank you. All right. So, you see what I'm saying? The telephone number is still on for people that would love to call in. I am not. My message today is not for people who are hardworking to suffer. You're hardworking. You're making the money. Enjoy your money. But don't become hardworking because you want to catch up with somebody or because you want to do competition with somebody or whatever. Don't do that. And when you're making the money also, always remember there's a reason why God gave you that privilege, place you where you are. Don't be proud. Don't put a kind of chip on your shoulder because you're a registered nurse or maybe you're an administrator or maybe you're a doctor or whatever professional you are. Don't be proud. There's a reason why God gave you that opportunity to go all the way up there. Always follow that. So many people, they get it all wrong. There are so many people, they have gone all the way up and they fell flat all the way down and they're not able to get up again. And that's why they say be good to people you meet on your way up, because when you're sliding back down, they're going to be the one to hold you. If you are not able to find out about your purpose in life that is in need, God is in need of that, your money, to help other people, and you think it's just only you, just want to spend it on yourself and have fun and do whatever, you're making a big mistake. Hello? And they fell flat all the way. So, for people that would love to call in, please turn your computer off. If you don't turn your computer off, I won't be able to pick up your call because it's going to be making a lot of noise We're going to find the noise is going to be coming back to us here. Turn the computer off before you make the phone call. I'm sorry. So we need to help others. Find out the reason why God is giving you the money. God didn't just give you the money. You think it's by your power. It's not by your power. It's not by your mind. It's not because you know how to read. It's not because you know how to take an exam. It's not because you are actually brilliant. Or it's not because you're lucky. There is a reason why God placed you there. And as you're being there, think about other people. Why God raised you to be a tree, so you can be you can actually bring to shield other people. There will be other people that will actually sit down under your shade and be able to get that particular I don't know, the cool breeze that they've been looking for. So if God should raise you up, He's raising you up because of a reason. There is a purpose why He's placing you where you are. So don't see it as if to say it's you. Don't be proud. Calm down. Humble yourself. Just finish talking about it. Humble yourself. Calm down. So you can be able to enjoy the money God has given unto you. And you'll be able to help other people. You see, when you bless other people, you are blessing yourself. You're blessing yourself. When you bless other people, you're blessing yourself. You're blessing yourself. So let's calm down. Think about it. Humble yourself. If God has placed you in a position, you're making money, don't lavish it. Save your money. Invest your money. Multiply your money. Wear good clothes. Don't lavish your money. All right? Don't lavish your money. All right? Utilize your money in a good way. Don't try to impress nobody. Don't try to run after nobody. All right? Don't try to play catch up with anybody. Just live your life. And the Lord be with you in Jesus' name. I want to quickly just appreciate everybody. Thank you very much for joining me tonight. I know it's very late. May the God Almighty be with you in Jesus' name. I'm going to be coming on regularly right now. We're going to be meeting online by the grace of God. Pastor Shola is back. I'm back. God bless you. I'll see you guys later tomorrow by the grace of God. I love you. See you. Bye.